Give us 2 seconds. We live now. Let me get ready to see where it's at. Let me share it now. 3-man weave. Well, I don't see it though. Let me hit Hill. Yeah, it's not working for me, bro.
Oh, to share?
Oh, here it is right here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got it. Share. Group. No. We live. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna share it. Group 3-man weave. Group more flows. Tune in. It's probably Hill right there. Shit, man. Shit. Hold on.
Long ass days, man. These shits be feeling like they repetitive, my nigga.
Bro, I already know. You ain't got to tell me, man. Shit.
These shit starting to feel repetitive as hell.
Bro, I haven't even been able it's been a lot going on for me, bro. I've been running nonstop. This week is gonna be a crazy one. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna play the theme show. The theme
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that joint was tough last week. Yeah.
I bet.
It's been a long journey. Each week, a different story, a different challenge. But now, at the end of the season, we find ourselves at a new beginning. And right now, it's our time. It's time to silence the doubters. Time to reward the faithful. It's time to dig deeper, to rise higher. Our relentlessness knows no bounds.
Purdy gets out of there, looking deep, back in the end zone. He's got Ayuk for the touchdown.
Our determination has no limits.
We earned this moment. The most physical team gonna win this game today.
And our mission is to leave no doubt.
San Francisco gets the pick. It's Ward. Broken tackle by Deebo Samuel.
What an absolute beast.
They get to Prescott. Nick Bosa.
Hurdle for man. 10, 5,
touchdown! San Francisco!
United look real good right now.
For our team, for the faithful, for this moment. Do it for the Bay.
Yes, fellas. What's good? We here, man, with episode 11. As you know, Cant Band is San Fran. I'm one half of your host, man. I'm Reef Ledger.
No joke. Reporting the end.
Yeah, man. So listen, let's get right into it, man. Thank you guys. We're a little behind schedule. You know, life is life and for 2024, but
yes, sir, it is.
Everything's on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? So we jump right into it, man. How you feeling today, first and foremost, before we get into the
Hey, bro, I'm just happy to still be in the playoffs. Hey, look, I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I wasn't scared, because I was. The game had me sweating. I was sweating, and I was just like, man, the whole game. I really thought after Deebo went down, and you know how I feel about Deebo and his impact for us. I felt like, man, I didn't think we could pull it off. I didn't think we could pull it off without Deebo. To me, him and Trent, without them two, and I said it almost on every episode, they are the heart and soul of the team. The win without Trent or Deebo is really, really hard. But I can let you go ahead and I didn't mean to go right into it though.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I mean, listen, we was talking through text, man. You know, sometimes when I text through the game, I text in all caps, because especially if I'm angry. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Just understanding that we was in the middle of it. Pause. Hill was there. Hill was in the chat. He saw it, so he got his little comments right there going on. But like I said, bro, I'm happy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's get into it, man. You know what I mean? I think we should just need to dive right in. Pause. San Francisco 49ers 24, Green Bay 21. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Talk to us, no joke.
Man. The good for me, man, was I would say the last drive. I'll go back to the last drive. Could Brock Purdy, and I call him Elite Brock. Could Elite Brock drive us down the field? Could he drive us down the field after playing a bad game? Could he drive us down the field and get us in the end zone? And he did. He drove us down the field, which I felt like he did in the Cleveland game when we were down. And he had a clutch moment. I believe that was a clutch moment. He played horrible. The rain, I seen the ball coming off his hand. It was just like, man, he couldn't throw. Brock Purdy can't throw in the rain. I don't know if people agree. To me, he can't throw in the rain. I don't know if he's going to work on it with the glove in college. They talked about all of that. But I think that was the good. That was really the only good. I have a lot of bad. Reef. I have a lot of bad. The secondary, I vouch for Ambry for years now. I have vouched for Ambry for years now. But Ambry Thomas, I don't know what we're gonna do with him. Would I have benched him? I was thinking, look, just throw Jair. I know Jair is a safety. Put him over there and see what he could do. Because they didn't play Jair, which to me was bad too. What is Logan doing out of there? What is he doing out there? They didn't play Jair at all. I don't know if his knee was sore, but man, we were toast on the back end. We were just completely toast. What else?
Dane, my man Dane, what's up, brother? Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, now you good. The defense, the defensive line. We getting some pressure. We getting pressures, but where's that? Where's the sacks that we need, bro? Like we need more. I feel like we need more pressure. I felt like Rogers' little brother had all day to throw. I feel like he had Love had all day to throw. So the defense just wasn't the bend but don't break mentality is starting to it's been working, but I think it was going to catch up with us soon. So I don't like how our defense is playing. Fred and Dre, they play superb. And I could go back to the good. They play superb. I felt like they played really good. Bosa, you got the money now, Bosa. Bosa, you were you out there? Was Bosa out there? Did he have a sack? Bosa you gotta step it up. Our defense has to step it up. Even though I know they only scored 21 points, but I need to see more from Bosa. Some more bad. Really, our defense, our offense, the Debo injury, that was ugly. I felt like Debo, he brings so much to the offense where it frees up McCaffrey, it frees up Ayuk. Well, where was Ayuk? What y'all talk? Hey, Reef, I gotta call you out. You talk about Ayuk, all of this and that, but when Debo's not out there, Ayuk is. He's a no-show. He was a no-show. He made one big catch towards the end. Maybe we could put it on Purdy, like I know you probably want to do. You want to put it on Purdy because Purdy was throwing the ball all kinds of ways in the rain. But Ayuk was, when Debo doesn't play, Ayuk is not as effective from what I've seen. But the ugly was Debo. Debo getting hurt was ugly. I hope he could play next week, but I ain't gonna take up all the time. You got it, brother.
I'm gonna be quick. Pause. I think the good of this game is that we broke the fucking streak of 0-30 when being down 5 or more points going into the fourth quarter. I think that was a big weight off all of our shoulders, a weight off of Cal's shoulders. Pause, big pauses for all of those things. It was tough, bro, and we pulled out everything. It was bad, but it was good. We were able to overcome playing a a horrible game. We played horrible. Like we Green Bay controlled the game. They controlled the entire game, all phases.
Yep,
we were able to pull out a win, and I think that's the good. That speaks to something that we spoke about last week, just us being a more experienced playoff team. Man, we've been here before. You know what I'm saying? The bad was Debo's injury, but it was also the defensive line, bro. They was getting chunks of running yards on us. You know, and at this point, I'm kind of leery of wondering, do we have a good defensive line or do we just have big names? You know, to be quite honest. And the ugly was Ambry fucking Thomas. It was a few uglies. So for one, Ambry Thomas he had his worst PFF grade of the year. One of the worst PFF grades ever. He had, I think, 7 targets, 5 receptions. 2 of the targets that weren't caught were pass interference penalties. One was like a 40-yard pass interference penalty on like 3rd and 15, where Jordan Love just heaved the ball in the air and Ambry can't even locate the ball. He tackling the receiver. It was crazy, bro. And again, the Ambry is your boy.
He was my boy. I gotta take that one, bro. I just gotta take that one.
So I think that was probably the ugly for me in this game, outside of Debo's injury, of course. But Brock was bad. I wouldn't call him ugly because again, man, one thing of the good is we overcame the 0-30, and Hill, you're 100% right. 0-30 is absurd. Yo, you wouldn't even fathom with Kyle Shanahan being such a genius that we can't come down. We can't come back being down 5 or more points. 5 points. We can't.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Third, bro. So the fact that Purdy was the one to do it, and this is not the first time he did it. He really led us, like you said earlier, in the Cleveland game. So yeah, I mean that's my good and bad and ugly. And I wanna before we get into you might lead us here. Talk to us through some hot takes, no joke.
Hey, look, man. Look, I need the people to leave Purdy alone. I feel like, and I want maybe my hot take a couple of episodes ago. Everybody's on Purdy in the 3-game losing streak. I don't understand why Purdy is criticized how he is criticized. I just don't understand it. Is it because he's a 49er? I don't know. Are we America's new team? Maybe. maybe we're America's new team. Because I
don't want to be that, bro. I don't want to be that.
Because I'm like, man, where's all this Purdy hate coming from? I'm like, man, the dude is in his 2nd year. He's in his 2nd year. Why do people hate him? Also, Debo. I feel like if Debo doesn't play next week, it's going to be hard for us to win. It's going to be hard for us to win. It's going to be hard for us to win. I just think it's going to be hard for us to win without Debo. They are my 2 hot takes. I don't know how you feel about Debo not playing. They're saying he's going to play. Hill saying, I keep saying he elite. I do. I think Purdy's elite. I think no quarterback can really be effective without their people. That's like, what would Joe Montana do without Jerry Rice and all them boys, Roger Craig? Purdy needs his weapons, man. He needs his weapons. Not too many quarterbacks have done it without their weapons. But back to the Debo situation. I know you probably don't agree because you said 7. We got 7 Pro Bowlers. But with the 7 Pro Bowlers, bro, we had on the field. Well, it was 7 without Debo, right? I think I'm thinking I got the number right, but we still didn't look. That offense looked different. They looked different without Debo, man. It just looked different. It just looked different. And we could say it was the rain. Maybe it was the rain why he couldn't get it to Kittle and IU. He'll say he still got plenty of other weapons. Yeah, maybe it was the rain. But I just still think without Debo, without those running packages, because even in our run packages with Debo out there, he just opens it up. He just opens it up, bro. But Those are two of the hot takes I've had for today.
So now this is my thing. We spoke about this in the chat. So I get that so this is going to be. I'm gonna elaborate on this later in the segment that we got, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. My thing is, and Hill elaborated to it. That's why I pinned it right there. You can't tell me that Brock Purdy we're struggling, and this is a thing with Kyle Shanahan. We're struggling because one of our players go out. We're playing against a 7th seed. They're 7th seed. Now, they're a hot 7th seed because they had to play like the last 4 games to get in the playoffs. They're hot. They fresh off a win of blowing Dallas out. They're 7th seed, but they're still a 7th seed. We don't have Debro, who is heart and soul in the team. I agree with you. Him and Trent, they walk the team out before every game. But at the same time, it's still 4 other, not Pro Bowlers, bro. 4 other all pros on offense. You got Trent, you got George Kittle, you got C-Mac, and you got Brandon Ayuk. That's 4 other 3 position skill players. 4 total, not Pro Bowlers. These are all pros, like the best of the best. So even without Debo, there's no reason that we shouldn't win that game. You know what I'm saying? And because we're a better team. We were a more experienced team. We've been there. Green Bay is one of the youngest teams in the league. We're one of the oldest. Like, there was I wasn't giving Shanahan no kind of pass had we lost that game, bro. None. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, and I'll speak to that later on, but that's just my take on it. And because we're talking about Purdy right now, we're going to get right into it. And I think that people want to hear from you because this is all you right here, man.
And is he still elite? And that was going from. And one thing before we get into that, Chase Young, we could get rid of him. I don't give a damn about Chase Young. Chase Young, you ain't giving me nothing. Look, I was high on Chase. Hey, Chase, you ain't giving me nothing, man. You need to do something, Chase. Chase needs to do something. And he ain't giving us nothing.
Bro, to be honest, Chase led the team in pressures, though.
Yeah, he led him in pressures.
Yeah,
I just thought.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I thought
with Chase coming, I thought we were gonna be a stronger group.
Yeah,
he wants to get paid. I don't think he's worth that, but hopefully he could give us some more production next game. But back to Purdy being elite. Is Purdy still elite? Hell yeah, Purdy's elite. What does numbers say? What do Purdy's numbers say? Purdy's numbers say elite. He's number 1 in this. He's number 1 in that. He's number 1 in this. The only reason why a lot of people are not saying he's elite is because he was Mr. Irrelevant. If he was the first round pick, they wouldn't be saying that. They wouldn't say he's not elite. Bro, he's elite. He's elite. Purdy is an elite quarterback. He put up the numbers to prove it. And I got to go with the numbers. If the numbers say elite, he's elite. He's elite. What more do they want from Purdy? What more do they want? He played the bad game. He's had a few bad games. But what other quarterback in their second year has done what Purdy's done?
And I'll wait for you to finish. Go ahead. No, I'll wait.
What other quarterback, Reed? Because what other quarterback in year 2 is taking their team back to the NFC Championship and still saying it's the weapons? Mahomes, maybe Mahomes. And what is Mahomes? Elite, right? Is he elite, right here? He's elite. You got him elite. So I just don't see why until Purdy has a horrible game, like 6-7 games, and we're like I think the dude could play. I think Purdy could play. He's light years better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's light years better than Jimmy.
Correct.
So we had Jimmy as a game manager. So if Jimmy's a game manager, how is Brock Purdy a game manager too? I just don't get that. I just don't get it. I see 2 different offenses. I see a really, really good quarterback, which I have him in elite top. He was top 5 or wherever you want to say the top 5 is elite. He finished top 5 in quarterbacks this year. What else do you want? That's all I'm saying, Reed. I know you feel you're like, no, it's CMC's team, but I'm gonna let you talk.
So I think that let's see what Mike, what's up, my brother? The critics feel like he isn't elite, but feelings aren't facts. Listen, and this is what I was gonna say, Nate. What's up, my brother? So basically, I don't think Purdy is elite. And and before when you were saying it, I'm like, yo, I was laughing. But after this game last week, I was like, yo, bro, you can't call him elite, man. I think Purdy's a very good quarterback now. But something to what Nate is saying, they critique him like he's like a vet. This is literally the man's second year. It's his second season, like what you said. So I don't think he's elite, and I don't think he's a game manager. I think he's a very good quarterback. Now, can he become elite? Eliteness sometimes for some players takes time. Everybody's not a Mahomes where you come into you sit. Also remember, Mahomes sat a year, right? He sat behind Alex Smith for at least one season. I think there's one, but he sat behind Alex Smith. So, like, everybody's not going to come in and take the league by storm, passing the way Mahomes did. Purdy's very good, man. He has a lot of flaws. I think that with the more experience and him being able to pick up defenses, because he's a very smart quarterback. He's super smart. You can tell it, and you could tell by every time he steps on the field. When we're down, Cal trusts him to even throw the ball more, whereas in situations with these other quarterbacks, he's running the hell out the ball. This game, we had to freaking scream from the start running the ball again because he just was spreading the defense wide and throwing it. He was going out of shotgun, throwing the ball. So I don't think Purdy's elite. I don't think he's a game manager. I think he's a very good quarterback. And I think that with time, he can become elite though, but I don't think he's there right now. And this game showed it because it's in the rain. These are ailments all quarterbacks are going to have to face. The reason why that took me off of calling him, he's not a game manager. He's very good. That last drive was surgical. And so this is something that I was talking to Brian about in the chat. So the media is killing the man when this has been spoken about several times, whereas all quarterbacks have bad games. There's not one quarterback who doesn't have a bad game. Purdy, but the difference is Purdy led the drive to win the game. The man was 6 of 7 on the last drive, with the one incompletion being a drop by Kittle.
Yeah.
So that's why I was arguing with Brian. He's like, he threw interceptions. I'm like, no, he didn't. On the last, he's like, he gave the ball up to, he said C-Mac controlled the last drive. I'm like, you didn't watch the game. He's like, I rewatched it. I'm like, bro, I don't care how many times you rewatched it. I've seen it live. I don't need to rewatch the game to know it as a fan. C-Mac, we go as C-Mac goes. That last drive, all Purdy. He was sick. We needed 60-something yards. Purdy accounted for 50 of them.
Yeah.
With throwing. So that's not a game manager. That is a good quarterback. I think that Love played really good though, Nate. I think that just the turnovers were the difference in this one. Brock threw a pass that should have been picked. Should have been a pick six. We all know that the first drive. But outside of that, he threw a lot of balls in the ground, man. Pause. When he was throwing to C-Mac, he was throwing him in the dirt, throwing him too high for receivers. It was the rain, But I think that I think he was good. I don't think he's elite, bro, but I think he can get there. I think he can get there.
I could take that. I definitely.
We touched on this, man. The defense, bro. The defensive leagues. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
You speaking about the secondary all day. I got a bunch to say about this. Yeah. You bigging these boys up. Pause. Talk to the people about this.
And like I said earlier, man, Ambry Thomas, you made a fool out of me. I've been and he'll tell you this. I've been for a long time just saying, hey, we got to play Ambry Thomas. We got to play Ambry Thomas. Last game was the first game I really thought Ambry should be benched. Man, our secondary, man, we going up against a good Lions team. I'm not confident at all. I'm not confident with our defensive line. I do like that the closer they get to the goal line, it feels like we get stronger because our corners don't have to cover that deep. So
right.
we do have that. We do have that element, but we're talking horrible play from secondary, man. We're talking horrible, but I do believe the defensive line plays a part too, because if you start getting heavier pressures on the quarterback, I believe that year when we had DeForest Buckner, I felt like that was one of our best years. You literally had no time to throw the ball. I'm still not getting that out of Hargrove. I'm not getting that Defoe. When Defoe was in there, bro, we was getting pressure. I think we sacked Aaron Rodgers like 5-6 times when that time we went on that road in that and when that playoff run. But
different level.
We lost to Mahomes. We lost to Mahomes. But even then, I thought our defensive line played a lot better than what they're playing now. I just like you said, and I agree with you. A bunch of names. Just a bunch of names, bro. A bunch of names. I'm just disappointed in our defense. I'm just disappointed from top to bottom. But I'm happy that we did only allow 21 points, but it could have been way worse. They got in the red zone 3 times. I think, it was 3 times, and we held them to field goals. But we don't hold them to field goals. The game is over.
and one time a turnover on downs when they tried to go for it.
And a turnover on downs. So if we don't get those stops, the game over, because that's 28-7, something like that. But yeah, man, I just think our defense has to tighten up. Sideline seat, Steve, you on the sideline. Come on, sideline, Steve. Dial up something for Goff, because we've had trouble with Goff in the past. Goff has thrown for some big yards, even though he turned it over on us. But he's had some big yardage games on us in the past. I know we're gonna get into the Detroit game, but yeah, man, we got to do something for our defense.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nate, about the rain. I spoke about that as well. I agree with you. As far as the defensive leaks, man, I can't say it. Get Ambry Thomas the fuck off the field and get him off the field immediately. The man doesn't need to start. I don't give a fuck what's going on. The boy was out there bullshitting. He was out there getting cooked, bro. And another thing, why do you have Logan Ryan out there? Why? Why have you got the young dude Jair that done started for most of the freaking season? You got Gibson out there getting torched, for one. He's getting torched. Gibson's PFF grade horrible. They both old.
Yeah.
Gibson and Shad old. They going up against one of the youngest receiving cores in the league, getting cooked. Bro, they are getting torched. Like, Jesus Christ. Ambry, bad, man. I mean, it could be a bad game, bro, but I told you, if we don't do nothing else, we better draft a cornerback in the first 2 picks. For sure. I don't care. I think we need to fucking move up, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got us winning the Super Bowl, but I don't give a fuck where we finish. We need to move up and take a cornerback, and we need to take one expeditiously. Demo stepped up. Mooney Ward stepped up. Outside of Mooney Ward slipping, he was solid, man. He was shutting shit down.
Mooney was tough. Yeah.
I give Demo his respect too. Demo was out there hitting. Yeah. And he was strapping. So I give him respect. But Ambry, Logan Ryan, Gibson, bro, get Jair Brown in there. Jair Brown, these dudes was missing tackles too, for one, right? The secondary, the safeties. Jair Brown's going. He might miss some tackles, but in coverage, he's solid.
Yeah.
Let the young boy, like, and overall, and like Nate and you said, red zone, our defense, we bend, didn't break. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like they stepped up when it mattered in the red zone, which was a key to the victory. You know, they allowed that game winning drive by Brock, and what I want, I mean, that's a good idea too, man. I think, bro, I don't want Logan Ryan on the field. He's too old.
Yeah.
Yo, we picked the man up off a cruise. He was on a cruise mid-season with his family.
Yeah.
Like, he's old, son. Like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Why what you drafting Jair Brown for if he's gonna be a healthy and active?
Yeah. Because I was just like, I was confused. I'm like, where is he at? Are they scared to play him because it's the playoffs? I thought it was some knee soreness. I was confused. Man,
Shanahan said they asked him about it. He was like, because he hadn't played because he was injured, he hadn't played in like 3-4 weeks. So he wanted to go with experience in the playoffs. But how the fuck else he gonna get experience? Let him in the game. It's against one of the youngest teams. Why you don't let him in the game?
Yeah.
I understand that, man. And this is gonna go into just me with I think Luther Jr. is injured. I don't even know, man. I don't know what's going on with Luther Jr., bro.
Where's Womack? Where is Womack?
Womack and Luther Jr., two young. They must not be good. These dudes don't be getting no run.
Yeah, they don't get in. Yeah.
So yeah, man, just me with the Shanahan play calling, man. I was really confused by the end of the first half drive. He wasted a lot of time there. Shanahan still, at times, he's just playing really conservative. It seems like it's like Shanahan has a play sheet, but then if something doesn't go right, he doesn't know how to adjust out of it. So Debo goes out. The man puts Jawan Jennings in the backfield for a run like he's, bro, what are you doing? Bro, when I tell you I was in here going crazy, I had to calm down because my daughter was going to sleep. I'm like, yo, why is this dude got Jawan? I said, no way. I know they're not going to really run the ball with this man. That's crazy. His play calling, and I think Shanahan, for as smart as he is, he gets into his own mind.
Yeah.
Have a play call, have some plays for in case something happens to anybody. He should already be prepared. He's one of the most prepared quarterbacks coaches or play callers in the league. How when Debo go out, your offense just flutters. He stopped even running the ball like that.
Yeah.
I say every time our offense goes as C-Mac goes. Purdy's a good quarterback. What helps good quarterbacks be great? The defense and the run game. That helps all quarterbacks. Your defense and your run game. Of course, the offensive line too. But that allows him to work out of play action or work out of whatever it is that they got to do. Shanahan just got to help him. I think sometimes Cal thinks that I think he trusts Purdy too much at times to where he thinks that Purdy is actually elite. And he has to come back and it's like, oh, you know what? Let me scale it back. It's like, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, Nate. What was that before the half? I was lost, bro. Right? And then the field goal got blocked.
Yeah, and a lot of times he just tries to outsmart himself. Kyle just tries to outsmart himself, and he sticks with something because he feels like he's smart. And I felt like they did that in the not only with the play calling, but they've done that with drafts too, with draft picks as well. They try to they try to just outsmart themselves. So I've been said that about Kyle. I've been saying that for a while with his play calling and his draft selection. He just tries to outthink himself when just do something simple, man. And you know what I'm saying? But that's Kyle. That's Kyle for you.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to this next. We got two more topics. That leads into this right here. I mean, I want your take. You really touched on it, Pauls, earlier. But how do you feel moving forward, given the Debo news and in our offense?
Like I said, it's gonna be hard to win without Debo. It's just gonna be hard to win without him. I feel like he's the heart of our team, man. Even like when he Debo may not catch for huge yards amounts, but when he goes for 20-yard run and he's height and man, you could feel the electricity through the TV. We need Debo Samuel to play. Debo, we need you to play. I don't care. The doctors need to get the shot, put it in the shoulder because we need 19 out there. If we're gonna win the Super Bowl, 19 has to be out there, man. And I keep saying when him or Trent go down, man, my heart stops because bro, these guys, we need these guys out there on the field. And bro, I just really think it's gonna be hard to win without Debo. And I understand you got CMC, who's probably the best running back in the league right now. You got Brandon Ayuk, sometimes goes missing. Sometimes he goes missing. And we got Kittle, but Kittle had some drops last game. But is that enough to beat Detroit? Probably. probably enough to win Detroit, but I think it'll be closer. But especially if we play the Ravens or the Chiefs, we definitely gonna need Debo to win that game. But could we slide against the Lions? Lions defense trash, but they've been playing better. They've been playing better though. They've been playing better. So we'll see.
So I think you gonna step up. So my thing with Debo, I think the injury is a significant one, like you said. You and Nate both said this before. We said it. Debo is the heart and soul of the team. Him and Trent Williams. It's tough to overcome. We also broke through with a win without Debo, our first one since he's been a Niner. And Purdy's been a starter, so that's good also. I think that we are good enough to beat Detroit without Debo. I want Debo out there because it's going to make it a lot easier, but I think we're good enough to beat Detroit without Debo. Detroit's defense is beyond horrible. Like, their secondary is horrible. Their secondary ranks bottom, not even the bottom 25% in every statistical category as it relates to passing. So, and something to Nate alluded to, which I was going to touch on, pause, was that it's no rain. There's no rain this Sunday.
Oh,
good weather.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Good weather in the Bay. I think IU, Kittle, Juan Jennings, the dog.
Oh, shout out to Juan.
Shout out to Juan.
Hey, bro. Hey, Juan. Hey, look, we got to start giving Juan more props. Juan is a dog. He is a dog. Hey, we need to pay him. I don't know when he's. We need to give him a little bit more to keep him. I love Juan, man.
Got to keep Juan, bro.
And, bro. I love Juan, bro. Bro, I love Juan, bro.
The best blocking receiver on our team, not even close,
bro.
But I think our offense is good enough now to beat any NFC team. Now we need Debo for the AFC. That's just a fact. We need Debo. You know what I'm saying? Like, AFC is different. And
the boys looking different over there.
They're different, bro. I mean, all the teams over there, the top 3 teams, they different, bro. I mean,
yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So we need Debo for that. But I think Debo is gonna play though. They're gonna give him a shot. And before the game, I think he'll be good to go, and then he'll rest up 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. But I think we'll be good. If I don't think we losing Jennings, bro. Nah, man. I hope not, man. Yeah,
I think he's going to demand some money, man. I think,
well deserved.
Yeah. Because who we had in the slot? I like somebody before Brandon. Who was there before Brandon?
He
went to New England. Jennings.
Kendrick Bourne.
Bourne. I used to like Bourne too. Bourne. I like Bourne playing that position as well. That slot.
Yeah. Jennings is not as fast as Bourne.
Yeah.
Jennings know how he know how to move to get open, but
he's taller. He's taller. He's about 6'3". Yeah.
So but like I said, I think that we're good enough to beat Detroit without Debo, but I think he's gonna play in the game. I mean, Debo knows what's at stake here with us, and I think that they're gonna do everything. But Kyle better fucking scheme up some plays without Debo. He better scheme up some plays and some offensive play calling for Purdy and the rest of the offense without Debo. Ayuk, a few times Ayuk was open. Purdy just couldn't get him the ball because of the weather. Mm-hmm. So, and I think Ayuk is more coverage to him if Debo is out, of course. But I think with Juan Jennings stepping up last week, that's going to put him on the radar of Detroit. So they're going to start to pay a little bit more attention to him. And I know we tended Jennings once. I'm not sure if it's twice, but you could be right. Let's get into it, man. Up next, bro. Detroit Lions, man. Advantages, disadvantages for each team, man, and the keys for us to victory. What about you? What do you think?
Across the board, healthy. I think we're a better team than Detroit. Detroit riding high right now. They want to play in what would be their first Super Bowl, I believe,
since the merger,
yeah. So right now, I think we have advantages everywhere. I think we have a better defensive line. I think we have better receivers. I think our running back is better, and I looked at their players as well. Can Jared Goff play as good as Purdy? Maybe, but he's going to throw a pick or two. I think he's going to throw a pick or two, and for us to win, the most important thing We can't let their running back, I forget his name. We can't let their running backs go for big yardage.
Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah, Gibbs and Montgomery. We can't let them run the ball. We have to be stout up front this week. Now, like you said, you said this, that we have the names. We brung Armstead back. It seemed like that didn't matter. They still was running the ball. So we got to play with these big names and these big money. What we got? Well, all that big money on the front line, don't we? Armstead getting 80. You got Hargrave getting 80. You got Bosa getting 100. Yeah, so we got a lot of money on that line. So this week we need to play like it. Kinlaw's trash. I think Kinlaw's trash, but he's played better. He's played a little bit better, but he's trash. But Kinlaw, come on, man. We need you too. We need everybody. We're missing what is it? Farrell, Clinton Farrell.
Cleveland. Yeah,
he's out for the season. I felt like he was playing. He was rotating with your boy from the Commanders,
Chase.
With Chase, they were rotating a lot on the end as well. But yeah, I think we have the advantages if we play like we need to. We have the advantages everywhere. We're the better team. We've been the best team, like you said earlier. We've been the best NFC team all year. Let's just go in there. Well, we playing at Levi. Let's do what we do.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to touch on too, Hill. That's a good point. Let me put this out there now. Cleveland Farrell was a big loss. Randy Gregory is fucking ass cheeks, ass juice, ass where he's.
Yeah, but we need Clinton, dog. We need him.
That was a big injury. He got injured in the last week of the freaking season playing the
huge. Yes, that was huge.
So that was tough, and he was playing really good. So I got to give the advantage O-line to Detroit. Now, Hill touched on this. The Packers O-line was elite. We got no sacks. Jordan Love is also very mobile, though. A lot of the times he was running away, moving away from pressure, which Goff is not. But Detroit has a better offensive line. They have one of the best offensive lines, in the league. So this is a big test for Bosa, who we're paying all that money to, bro. I'm tired of got to remind ourselves that we're paying Bosa $100 million and he's not doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. I'm not even sure if he's going to be the best defensive lineman on the field on Sunday, because the young boy Aiden Hutchinson does not stop. Yo, he reminds me of fucking Max Crosby, bro. Like, he doesn't get tired. Those two dudes don't get tired. Them two, they playing all the time. Like, and that's what really worries me about Aiden on the right side. I think Trent is going. I don't even think he's going to line up over Trent, but I think he's going to take advantage of McKivitz for sure. Yeah. And I see them doing a lot of trips and things like that. Defensive line. Yep, I see. Yeah, I agree with you, Nate. I see them doing a lot of chips and things of that nature. Throwing Kittle over there, throwing one over there. Charlie Warren over there, and then we see what's up with that. But I think that's going to help a lot. We got to watch out for their blitzes. They bring Branch through on the blitzes. Branch and what's the Mel? Forget his name. Mel. I don't know how to pronounce the man's name. Y'all know in the comments. Y'all just help me out.
Do you think they're going to bring the blitz against Purdy? Purdy does pretty good against the blitz.
They have to, bro. They have to. That's how they get pressure. But that's how I think we're going to kill them. So their secondary is shaky. I think our offensive talent, we can kill them. I think their strength is the offensive line. Goff is not mobile. What they are good at are things that we're struggling with. So they're good at the screen game, very good at that. They have very good quick running backs who Gibbs is super fast. So, but the good thing that we have fast linebackers. We just got to be sound in tackling. But they're good at the screen game and they're good with the run game. They feed off the run and play action. Ben Johnson's a young, good play caller. I still give the edge to us in the defense on their offense. I think we might have to get Moody shadowing the Sun Guard, bro. I'm on Rob, man. I think we have to, bro, in order to win the game. I just think we got to do it. Yeah, I agree with you on the kick touchbacks. He normally does, but when he doesn't, it's I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. He got the leg to do it. He's been doing it often. But our special teams was crazy. That was crazy. That also set up an easy score for them too. But back to the advantages. I think offensively, we're better than their defense. I think defensively, we're better than their offense. The key is going to be to stop the run, watch the screen game, and to put pressure on Goff. Goff is immobile. So I think it's an easier game than it was versus Green Bay. Because Love can move in the pocket.
Yeah, he can move around. Yeah.
Goff is not the same outside.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not the same outside of the dome. Yeah. So that's why I think that we'll be better. Their defense gives up so many freaking points. It's crazy. I think that is the key for us.
We're definitely gonna score. We're definitely gonna score.
I think Nate. I think Demo is, and I like Demo, but St. Brown will cook Demo. It's different level of play.
He put a hit on him though. He put a hit on him. Yeah, he gonna try to catch him.
But I think Demo will be up to the challenge. If he's in the slot, that means Demo's on him. So that's perfect because Amon-Ra like to get in the slot. But he's gonna cook him though, bro. He's gonna cook him.
How many interceptions Goff throwing?
I got him throwing 2, bro.
I think so too.
But I got them scoring on us though. I think it's a high scoring game personally. Until we show we can stop the run and stop the screens. I don't have no faith in the defense. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's a high scoring game. I think
we was an overrated top 5 defense this year.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
they
show up sometimes, but again, it could be rust, bro. We haven't had our people play in weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, and there's not a Super Bowl team that has not had a tough win or had to persevere through a win in the playoffs. It's never happened. All teams are good. All teams, everything is on the line. And I don't think Purdy throwing an interception to bum ass Chris. I pray Debo play.
Yeah, he was talking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was talking crazy about Debo.
Because he's going to get torched.
I agree.
Warner Johnson, he talked too much, bro. He's going to get cooked. And he can't tackle Debo. Let's just be transparent. The man Debo is going to run over him. But we'll see, man. I mean, I don't see – maybe Purdy throws one. I don't see it. I think Purdy's going to have a clean game. He normally bounces back from these games like that in a productive manner.
I think he's going to have a big game. I think he's going to have a big game.
Yeah. He's going to shut everybody up, and everybody going to be back on the sack. That's why I said it's a little different, bro. But he don't get the credit when we win, but when we lose, they try to blame him. So that's the way it goes for young quarterbacks like that, man. Just got to remember that young man is only in his second year. But we back to it, man. The road less travel. Let's get out of here with this one, man. Niners, Lions predictions. What do you think?
I think I'm gonna go high scoring. Usually when I predict high scoring, we usually score. We hold the teams. But I'm agree with you. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm gonna go 31-38 Niners. 31-38. We getting in the 30s this game. Purdy with a big game, 4 touchdowns. I'm going big on Purdy this week. For all the people that do sport bird on betting, go big on elite Purdy. Go big on him.
Bro, stop that shit, man. Yeah, I will say for this game, I agree with you, Nate. I think our defense gives yards between the 20s. But one advantage I will say I will give Detroit, they play like they got nothing to lose, bro. They've been playing like that all year. They going for it on 4th down. You know what I'm talking about? So I think that's a little bit different. I think Cal's gonna have to switch his game plan up in terms of his aggressiveness because he's gonna have to match Dan's. Man, listen, bro. I don't really give a damn about the score, bro. We gonna win, bro. We gonna win, and I think the over is 50. I got us matching the over. Okay. I think we're gonna score in the 30s as well. I don't care about the score personally, but I give us 35-21. Niners.
21. Okay. Yeah. Hey man, hey, look, I'm excited, bro. Hey, it's one more win, bro, and we back in the Super Bowl, dog.
Bro.
Like we back there. You know how hard this was to get here, man.
Listen.
I need to get back to the Super Bowl.
Listen, my brother. After Sunday, they will be calling the young boy Glock Purdy. No more Brock. It's Glock.
Hey, come on, Glock. Hey, we need you.
It's Glizzard,
man, because the hate is strong for the kid, man. It's strong, but man, good show, man. Hey, look, man, I had fun this year, man, and we got 2 more shows because we win the Super Bowl. I mean, we go to the Super Bowl, we win it, and then we're gonna have a show to close it out after we win the Super Bowl, man. That's gonna be a great show. So let's enjoy these.
Of course, we said, bro, we listen, man. So this road is for the tough, man. We here, man. We here for 6.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, good night, y'all. All right, bro.